Gonggong and Zhu Rong, the Chinese myth of the Great Flood. After Pangu cleaved the sky from the earth, Nuwa breathed life into humans, leading to the flourishing of mankind. Gonggong, the water deity, and Zhu Rong, the fire deity, stood as principal deities governing their respective elements. They were both worshipped and venerated by people. Legend has it that Gonggong bore a human visage atop a serpentine form, crowned with fiery red hair, and was known for his volatile temper, while Zhu Rong possessed a bestial physique with a human countenance, was mounted on a pair of dragons, and was a direct subordinate to the heavenly emperor. However, humanity often faced devastating floods, which made life unbearable. People resented Gonggong's inaction, with their worship rooted more in fear of his retaliation than genuine reverence. In stark contrast, Zhu Rong, on the other hand, introduced fire to mankind, guiding them on its uses. Fire not only improved the taste of food when roasted, but also fended off predators at night and granted warmth during cold winters. Zhu Rong dutifully managed the fire, making significant contributions to humanity. Thus, his standing among people grew higher, with more and more people worshipping him devoutly. Gonggong, with his fierce temperament and powerful abilities, noticed that the offerings and believers he received were far fewer than those of Zhu Rong. He believed that while humans could manage without fire, water was indispensable to their survival. Thus, he felt his status among humans should be much higher than Zhu Rong. Suspecting that Zhu Rong had threatened or deceived people to attain such reverence, an infuriated Gonggong prepared to duel with him. Gonggong then launched an attack on Zhu Rong. Generals of Gonggong, Xiangliu and Fuyou, led the charge against Zhu Rong's bright palace, extinguishing the eternal divine flames that surrounded it, plunging the earth into darkness. Zhu Rong, riding a blazing dragon, retaliated. Everywhere he went, clouds dissipated, rain ceased, darkness faded, and the earth was illuminated once more. Furious, Gonggong ordered Xiangliu and Fuyou to fetch waters from the 3 rivers and 5 seas, unleashing them upon Zhu Rong. Torrents poured, and divine flames were extinguished yet again. But as quickly as the waters came, they receded, and the divine flames reignited. With the assistance of the wind deity, the flames roared even fiercer towards Gonggong. Gonggong and his forces tried to use the massive waters to counteract the flames, but the water flowed too rapidly. The flames surged, sending Gonggong and his forces scattering in all directions. Gonggong, leading his water army, retreated, finally escaping to the vast sea, assuming the floods would deter Zhu Rong. Unexpectedly, a determined Zhu Rong pursued at full speed. His fiery dragon boiled the seawater, revealing a pathway. As Zhu Rong closed in on the water palace, Gonggong and his forces had no choice but to confront him. Zhu Rong, representing light, emerged victorious. Fuyou died in anger, Xiangliu fled, and an exhausted Gonggong retreated further. Ultimately, Gonggong withdrew to the deep sea. As Zhu Rong pursued, riding his fiery dragon, the seawater boiled, causing immense pain to Gonggong, who fled in terror. Seeing Zhu Rong close behind, a desperate Gonggong rammed into Mountain Bu Zhou, hoping its collapse would bury Zhu Rong. The massive collision caused the mountain, which held up the sky, to break. With half of the sky collapsed, a colossal crack emerged. The celestial river poured out, resulting in a catastrophic flood. This epic battle between water and fire gave rise to the saying water and fire are incompatible. The pillars supporting the sky shattered, causing a deafening noise. The mountain crumbled. The celestial pillars broke, causing the sky to tilt northwest. Stars, moon, and sun shifted northwest, while the earth sank southeast, with water and silt flowing in that direction. Seawater inundated the land, the earth tore apart, floods spread, and wildfires raged. Most people on the plains were drowned. The survivors fled to the mountains, But the mountains were the territories of beasts. Agitated by the intrusion, they attacked humans ferociously. Many were killed or eaten by the animals. Humanity faced an unprecedented catastrophe, with some drowned by floods, others crushed by falling rocks, and yet others hunted by wild beasts and birds. The human race faced extinction. It was then that Nuwa decided to mend the sky. Witnessing such calamity befall her creations, she was immensely grieved and resolved to fix the heavens, hoping to put an end to this disaster.